Hello everyone. After watching John's live last night, I got to thinking and thought I would kind of help out No Name Nationals a little bit, help myself out a little bit, and try to boost our channel and kind of show what's going on and what we're doing. We got 265 days to No Name Nationals, and it will be our first time going, so we have no idea of what we're getting ourselves into. Watching the lives, talking to a couple people, and it seems to be a very family-oriented thing where it's not a bunch of competition. Yes, they're out there racing and you're trying to win, don't get me wrong, but people lose with smiles on their face because they're just glad to be there. It's exactly what it is. What it says, No Name Nationals, for us small people on YouTube trying to make it a little bit bigger. And so I thought I would I come up with this little idea last night, or this morning, so to speak. I was thinking about it. I made me a trip and went and got me a whiteboard, and I think today I'm going to kind of write down what I think that my car, this one's mine and that one's Randy's, we'll both do it. He's decided to take him a little vacation, so I'm here alone for a couple of days. But remember, I'm left unsupervised, so you never know what I'm going to do. But anyway, Fireball's what we call mine, because we seem to catch mine on fire about every time we start to do something with it, getting it going. If you go back and watch some of the videos when we bought the car non-running, got it home and got to working on it, and we ended up catching it on fire trying to get it going. And then not too long in Caraway, it busted a oil line going to the aftermarket oil pressure gauge, and we'd got a little hot and it squirted straight out on the header, which had ignited it twice that night. So it lives good to his name up at Fireball, and we kind of like it, so it's stuck. And we're going to, we thought about maybe putting it here, you know, the name of the car or something. But anyway, but I'm going to go through what I think this car needs and what we've got. We have ordered some parts for both cars to try to get them a little more competition ready, so to speak. Well, right now, like I said, these cars, we have no idea what we're doing. We're just getting into this. We just bought the first car. This one was the first car we bought, and I think it was bought, I think in April. I'd have to go back and look. So we've only been into this a few months of getting into all this, and since April we have purchased that one. And I don't know if you can see it though, we've also purchased the one on the rack there. And I would like to take all three cars to No Name Nationals, but right now our goal is to take two and maybe work it out with Crown Vic and take his car. So I'm hoping we can work it out and take all three cars in one trip. And again, another YouTuber we've met off of YouTube, and he's traveled 2.5 hours to get here to hang out with us a couple of times, and I want to give a shout out to them. Please go in and like the videos and watch them. It helps out, get watch hours up. Like and subscribe, that helps everybody. So anyway, get back to what I was doing. I'm going to pull the back rear seats out of this car because I don't need them where I'm going. I'm going to take the rear seats out today and try to get an idea of one of the things I think that all of our cars is going to need eventually, I hope, is a roll cage. So I'm going to take the rear seats out and get all that ready so that it's all open, and maybe start looking online for a roll bar. You know, I don't think I'm going to worry about the whole thing yet. Maybe just the one across, and definitely for the convertible, we want to go across the top, at least with that one I don't know what you call it, but you see a lot of them on the Mustangs. I like that look. But definitely for the convertible, we feel like we need to do it before we go. But I'd like to have at least the cross member and the back tubes before we go too. And like I said, take the seats out. I'd like to get that. I'm going to write down a few things we've ordered, the mini spools for both of them. That way, yes, they're positive traction, but I was noticing while we were out doing our spinning around, we always wore one tire out more than the other. And even though these cars are supposed to be positive traction, we always coming home with one tire that is a little less wore out than the other. They're real close, but there's still, you know, a little bit of difference. And if you go watch some of the videos, you'll see in the slide what I'm talking about. And so we've ordered mini spools for both cars. They should be here Monday, I think. And now for mine, I wanted a handbrake. I definitely wanted it for Twisted Sister over there, the other convertible. It's the straight gear. And but I wanted it, this is an automatic. I don't know how the handbrake's gonna be on the automatic. As I lay down and sleep and I sit there and kind of think about it a lot, I think about how I'm gonna drive this automatic with the handbrake, and as I'm sliding around doing my burnouts, how I'm going to do it. So, you know, I'm anxious to get it. I think it should be here Monday also. So that's another thing I'd like to get my handbrake in, get my mini spool in. I know the one on the lift over there, well, I think we're going to get an external tank. That tank's leaking, so we're going to get one to go in the trunk. So that's another little thing. Also, we ordered 2 trans coolers for both of these cars. We're having a problem keeping them cool. As y'all seen on that one, he actually exploded the radiator. I've never seen one done like that. But when we get out there doing our little spin arounds and everything, and really having a good time, the air's not getting into the radiator because we're running high RPMs, we're running in small circles, and there's no way to get air to the car as it's designed to go down the road. So we're going to run a trans cooler to help save the transmission, and we had an idea to maybe get the hot transmission fluid out of the radiator. Maybe that would help cool it down some too. And I've got another idea. I don't know if it'll work, but I was thinking about trying to run something through where the transmission fluid usually goes, to see if that'll help cool it down. That's another idea I just kind of had off a whim. So I'm going to do some checking into that, see if if I can, you know, I may just have to plug it off and don't worry about it. But it was just another idea I had. So in the next couple of days, we're going to be working on a few things on these cars and putting the mini spool in. Hopefully have some good videos for you. And like I said, get it ready. We got 265 days. We'd like to count it down and get it. I've got about 4 or 5 more events I'd like to hit this year, which is in Cletus and Cars in Florida. About 3 of them, I believe, is before No Name Nationals. So we're also going to, we've got another motor that actually come out of that car. When we bought that car, it was knocking. So we purchased another motor and put it in. We've got the motor that came out of that car. We're going to start a little video of tearing it down and trying to get it ready. And just in case one of these cars let go, we'll have one ready to go in and swap it out, so we're not chasing our tail. Hopefully they don't let loose before we get a chance to get the motor going. Being that mine's a 93 and the computer on it is that 1 or 2 year computer that I can't, it's different than that 95, and the that 95 is different than I think a 97 or 98. And we can't tune these. We got HP tuner, but we can't tune them. You got to send it off and get somebody to tune it, and flash it, I believe it's called. You have to actually flash the computers. They have to do it off site and then send it back to you. And we're not going to do all that. Being that mine is the special year that they decided only to run that computer a year or two, and you can't do nothing with it pretty much, especially now that everybody's gone to the HP tools. It's hard to find people to work on these cars on the computer side. And so I think what I'm going to do, it's not if when these motors let loose, it's when. For what we do, we run high RPMs, we're running very short distance, low gears. Every once in a while we get it in second gear. We're hoping to shoot a little bit of nitrous to it to keep the RPMs up in second, to get that wheel speed up, to give a real good smoke show. Before we go to Cletus and Cars, we've got to be able to get these things to put on a good show. It's all about the show for me. It really is. I'm enjoying it, and I really like to go out there and put on a good show. And yes, it's exciting for me, but we didn't pick these cars. I didn't grow up and think, this is the car I wanted. We got good deals in these cars. We got very little money tied up in these cars right now. So that's why we picked these. I would have much rather, if you want to know, if I went out there and picked a vehicle for me to do burnouts in, I would pick a truck. I like trucks. I like driving trucks. That's what I would do. Eventually, I will get me a truck and do the burnouts. At 55 years old, I finally went down the drag strip. I had never done it. It's exciting. I like it. I plan on doing more of it. But my heart is in the burnouts. 3 minutes to blow a set of tires. If we can keep the engines cool, I believe we have no problem of blowing them out in 3 minutes, and that's what you got to do when you go to Cletus and Cars. So, but like I said, on this one, when it goes, now if it goes when we're real close to going to No Name Nationals or something, we will swap the other motor out if it's done and go that route for that. But when this car actually blows the motor or messes the motor up, I will probably get another cross member and we'll put an LS in it. That's the route I plan on going. I'm going to try to find me a cross member because evidently they're different from this year model to 98. So I'll find me a cross member and I'll clean it up and paint it and get it ready and start setting the LS in it, getting it ready so we can just drop it, swap it out for this one when it does. I'm not going to worry about it before. I don't run a dash. Maybe I'm wrong on saying this, but I don't think I need all that computer system to come on this on 93. I think I can do like a Holly standalone or whatever, to run the LS motor. I don't even have a dash in it. I've always wanted a car that didn't have a dash and maybe a roll cage and a race car, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So even though I didn't pick this type of car, it's been a good car for me. I'm enjoying it. I haven't even owned the car a year, and I've had more fun with this car than probably any vehicle I've ever owned. I've owned several over the years, and I've enjoyed every one of them, don't get me wrong, but this right here is the car that I have had the most fun in, and legal too. We don't do it. Yes, I got a couple black marks out there in front of the road out there in Mexico that we might have put a few out there, but for the most part we go to Piedmont or Caraway, and that's where we have our fun. Try to do it all legal. Hopefully 2025 we'll have the guy supposed to come in January and start clearing the property. I would like to see about mid-2025 us have it cleared and some concrete put down, and maybe start doing a couple private events here through YouTube. I've got a few ideas on that. We got a lot coming for 2025. A lot with Randy buying this building. We've put the cart before the horse, so to speak. we make no money off YouTube. We're doing all this off of railroad money and Randy's life savings pretty much. And there ain't no pretty much about it. He spent everything he got to get the building and the help of his brother. So this is a big step for him and for us. But we've decided that this is, we bought this to do YouTube and have fun, enjoy it, outgrown my 24 by 24 garage. We got out here and everybody's wanting to keep stopping and wanting tires, so we went ahead and set it up so we can sell wheels and tires. Yes, we want to sell wheels and tires. We'd like to make money. Everybody wants to make money. But this is for YouTube and to do exactly what we're trying to do here. Like I said, I'm going to say it again, 265 days. I might give you an orange piece of paper or something, kind of like they do on live, kind of help out there. You know, we got 265 days to No Name Nationals. It's going to be a good trip for us, and so we would like to get everybody involved. And if you're watching us and you want to get involved in it, go to No Name Nationals on YouTube and check it out and like, subscribe, and heck, let's all make a big trip. Let's get 4 or 5 people together and go all at one time. If you're willing and we're willing, contact us and we'll be glad to try to help you out. But like I said, we're new to this ourselves. It's not like we know what we're doing. So, but anyway, y'all come on along as I'm going to start getting the seats out of this vehicle and get it ready to start our long process. And I'm going to get my thing here and I'm going to write down basically what I just told everybody about what we've got ordered, and I'd like to put it in of what we're going to do. So I'm going to take a quick break right here. I hear something going on I need to check out, but I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back with you. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. Anyway, while I was gone, before I turned you back on, all right, 265 days until No Name Nationals. Fireball, that's my car. 1, remove rear seats. I'm going to start on right here in just a few minutes. Mini's full, which should be here Monday. We should start on it, get a video on it, or I might wait till Randy gets back. I'm not for sure. We're going to have to figure out something. I like using the lift. We don't have that centerpiece to raise it up, so I'm going to have to do something a little bit probably sketchy to do that, or put it on the floor and raise it up and do the creeper deal. We'll see. Hand brake. I can do it on the lift. I'll probably try to do it while Randy's gone, and I think I can kind of figure that part out. Either make a plasma cutter bracket out, or it may come with a bracket. I don't know. I haven't really seen it yet. But anyway, hand brake, trans cooler should be here. Also, number 7, I just thought about it saying that. Number 7, I need trans cooler lines. Randy bought some for his when we were having trouble out of his, and they're longer. They're braided hoses. So I'm going to find out. Now I'm going to get him to order me a set for this car, so that when the trans cooler comes in, we'll put the new braided hoses on the transmission and run to the new trans cooler. But anyway, put the trans cooler in. Like I said, it should be here, I think, Monday or Tuesday. We're going to check on the roll cage to see. We definitely, according to what I heard on the rules, I don't think we're fast enough that we got to really worry about it. But between now and September, I think we should be able to try to get a cage in this one, at least one over the head there. And like I said, they're going to the back. I would like to put number 8. I'd like to find me some, I don't know, 8 or 10 of these. 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 8 or I'd like to find me some racing seats. I'd like to find me some 5-point harness to hook to the roll cage and go down. That's another little kind of a race car deal. Yes, I want to be safe. Don't get me wrong, no faster than these cars are. You still, if you'll watch some of the drag racing, you don't think that these cars will get up fast enough to get you hurt, but they will. So I'd like to find me some racing seats and 5-point harness. Anyway, like I said, that's just some things that I would like to see done for my car. We're going to try to change some wheels around. Some people don't like seeing mismatched wheels. I got a buddy that kind of pokes fun at people, but we're going to find some wheels to go. We got some SS wheels Randy likes for his car. So what we're probably going to do is take the Corvette wheels. I don't really like them, but they are wide. I'm probably going to take the Corvette wheels and put them on mine, put the SS wheels on his, and then maybe we would both like to find some slicks to switch in and out, do the burnouts with the SS wheels and the Corvette wheels, and then have a set of wheels for the burnouts. I'm not interested in the skinnies up front. I don't like them. I know why people do them. They do them for the weight, but I want more tread on the ground when I do my spin arounds and when I do my burnouts. I like a bigger tire up front. I like the way it looks. I know that on weights they try to get the weight down. I understand that, but I'm going to stay with a wider wheel on the front, and I'd like to boost the power up, which leads me to number 6, nitrous. I'd like to get a small shot of nitrous in, just so I can get it in second gear and up to RPMs. I really like to see the wheels speed up. I'd like to see it really going. You know, I don't care nothing about. I don't know that much about it, so you know, you guys out there that know a lot more about it than I do. I may be speaking a foreign language or saying it wrong. Let me say it that way. I've heard that, you know, 200 shot. I'm not interested in a big shot. I think I've heard 50 a lot. About a 50 shot or something. Just spray straight in. Not even worry about trying to go under the intake or whatever you do on it. I'm learning, so just work with me. But I would like to shoot a little bit to it. I don't want to shoot a lot because I don't want to blow my motor. It's coming, but I don't want to. I just want to keep this wheel speed up. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm looking at. I will think of more, and I'll put more up here, but that's my goal right now in the next couple weeks. We do have an event coming up on January the 11th at Caraway. So I'd like to get it where these cars are cooled down. I'd like to get, of course, I'm going to do the rear seats here in just a minute. I'd like to get the mini spool, the handbrake, and the trans cooler in before the 11th. So I can get that, and I would like to figure out the cooling. I can get out there and run about 2 minutes wide throttle, wide open throttle, and it starts getting warm. Now if I do them back to back, it'll start heating up. We got our fans on high right now. I'm hoping that it helps out a little bit when we take the transmission fluid out of it and put it in its own so that it's not there. Thinking, trying to figure out another way to maybe put bigger fans on it, or maybe put another fan blowing up there. I even made this one. I took the washer motor for the windshield wipers. I took it and rerouted it, and it squirts right down in front of the radiator. so that when I'm in there spinning around, if I don't get too excited and forget about it, I can hit the washer motor, windshield washer, and it squirts water down on the front of the radiator, and of course the fans will suck it through, and that helps a little bit. So we got this one where it does pretty good. Randy had a couple problems with his last few times when Crown Vic came down and we took them out. This had nothing to do, what happened that night had nothing to do with any of the other problems. It had a coolant sensor that we had bought a new cooler transmission. I'm sorry. We had bought a new radiator because the other one had blown up, of course. And we used the same sensor. The sensor would have probably been all right if we put new rubber seals on it to go in, but being that the cooler was new, the sensor was old, it popped out. That's what the problem was on this one when we went, the last time we went. And I know if y'all watched the video, he ran it pretty hot. It actually looked like a little dragon with the in the videos, the drone footage that the guys got us. They do real good. Ariel, I think I'm not good with names right now, but check out we always tag them in everything we do because they do a real good job with their drone footages. I'm hoping that they come out here and do some shooting when we start doing our stuff here. But anyway, that's hopefully we've got his figured out. We still need more airflow under the car. Like I said, I'm hoping that when we take the transmission fluid out of it, I'm hoping that helps keeps it cooler. We'll see. We'll find out at the 11th if we can go out there and rip it real good. The same night, this one had burnt spark plug wires, and I really went out there with the hope to doing something good. Crown Vic was here from Fayetteville. I was hoping that night would have been a lot better. Both cars broke. They didn't really get a good experience of what it was like. That was their first time to any track ever. That was first time to a burnout facility or event like we do. Most people think burnouts, you just go out there and do a burnout on the road or a standing burnout. That's not what we do. A lot of guys are into they call it skid pad. They got good control over the cars. That's good. I like it. I like to, the more I do, the more I kind of like to combine what they're doing to what I'm doing. And I'm learning more about my car, what I can do, and I'm watching them or what they do. I like the rollbacks when they do the slide around and they roll back. I like that. I do not like that in my automatic because I get excited. I get in there and I get to forgetting about it. I know you got to throw it up in neutral, let it roll back, and then you got to put it back in gear and get right back on it. And if you're not careful, you will be ripping out a transmission if you're pulling it back in gear and getting that throttle too soon. Now with the straight gear, it's a lot easier to do a rollback. You push the clutch in and it goes back, and you are you're putting your stress on the clutch. Now that don't mean it's not bad for it, but it's not nothing like the automatics. The automatics, if you are dropping and hitting it, you're gonna mess an automatic transmission up pretty quick. So that is something that it's gonna take a little more skill level for me to get to doing on this car, but I'm hoping the handbrake helps it, and we're able to put in a little bit bigger show. As y'all see, we got we put our name on all of our vehicles. That one we do have the sticker ready. We just we've not been ready for an event. I had this idea. No, I didn't. I didn't get the idea. I watched one of the other YouTubers, and they had day one or one day, your choice. And I like that. I had this. I got Southern Dirt Creations to draw out this car doing a burnout, and Matt, let me see if I can show it to you. I'm on the stand, so maybe I can zoom it in. But Southern Dirt Creations made this for me, and I really like it. I'm hoping to get a shirt made with that on it, with the picture of the car. Maybe I can insert the car and show you what I'm talking about. Like I said, now I'm going to try to do this video. Randy's not here. He normally does most of our videos. No, he does about all of our videos. He's really got it going good. But I'm going to have to start doing some myself and helping him out. He's got a lot on his plate, and new baby, and he's overwhelmed right now. So I'm going to have to pick up my pace a little bit and help him out a little bit on the editing side. So, but anyway, let's get started on this section of what I'm fixing to do. I'm taking these seats out, and we'll go from there. Always carry antifreeze with me, because you never know when she might run a little hot. Another little thing I purchased now, kind of expensive, but now I'm just going to tell you, this right here, good. I put it on the back glass, put the 360 on the end of it, and I'll tell you, we get some good videos out of that tool right there. I think that thing right there was like $100. But now I'm going to tell you, we've got some real good videos off of this thing here. I like it. What money well spent. And it's got 5 suction cups on it, and as of yet have I had any problem with any of them coming loose. Every time we put them on, when we got done for the night, it has been right there. None of them's been broke loose or nothing. None of them's moved. So good suction cup, good. I don't even know the name of it, but foliage. I don't know. I'm sure I said that wrong, but I'm just telling you that was a very good purchase. Old motorcycle street helmet, kind of tight on me, but it works. Let me go down the drag strip. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's see. I always carry a tape measure with me, because when you're out there spinning around, you've got to measure twice and cut once. When you're out there, you don't want to hit the wall, or you don't want to hit them big tires. So every once in a while, you might see me jump out and measure to make sure that this car is going to make it before I hit the tire, or I have to do something different. So I always carry a tape measure with me. I learned that from Tony Stewart. I think it was Tony Stewart. Went out there and measured to make sure his car was going to fit before he hit the wall. So I always keep that with me. Don't know if anybody else knows this or not. I did not until I had to go check out some other YouTubers. But to remove the rear seat in these, what is this, 93 to 2002, I think it is, that changed. But you got a 13 millimeter, goes right down in front of the seat, and you take it out, because these seats will bend up. But anyway, 13 millimeter right in front, dead center, and it comes out. Just lifts right up when you do it. So that's a pretty easy process. I'll reach over and take the other one out. Then we get to the back part. All right, there's that one. You know, I don't know. I might can make me a couple roll around stools or something. Look like that might be a pretty comfortable seat for sitting around out here. Maybe a couple bar stools or something. All right, on this next part, you got two levers, and I may be talking too loud. I keep forgetting to have the microphone on. It's got a lever right here that you raises up. Let's see if I can watch the inside card. Yeah, I think it said. I think it said a 30mm torque head. I think. Take your seatbelt things loose. Now, I don't know if y'all just seen that or not, but these bolts have some blue stuff on them. I'm sure that's Loctite. So by the time, as long as that is coming out, and by the time it come out, they were a little bit hot. So when I reached there to remove them, as you see, I don't have my trusty gloves on, so it kind of burnt the old skin there. So be careful, it gets hot. I'm gonna jump over to the other side and take that. That was just taking the seat belt loose, so we can take the back of the back seat out. Uh-oh, this is gonna be a little difficult. I see now. If y'all don't know me, nothing ever works like this. I think my battery's getting low too. I'm just gonna tell y'all, if my battery goes dead, we gotta stop and let it charge, because I'm one of my better purchases on anything that I have bought. It has been these Milwaukees. This little one 3/8, I've got the somewhere around here is the 3/8 pistol type, and I've got the 1/2 inch too. So and then the drill. Now I did have some problems at a 1/2 inch. We've got to send it back. But anyway, for what we give for them, they've been well worth the money. Excuse me, I have turned a lot of wrenches, and I've come up with a lot of different ways to save time. This has saved me a lot, I'm just telling you. So, well, I'm probably going to have to use a ratchet wrench, and but I'm going to attempt to use a shallow 13, or what I call a knuckle buster. Because like I just told you, I really like my battery operated tools, so I'm going to try that. That don't mean it's going to work. Got my knuckle buster right here. I was able to do it without the knuckle buster. The video that I watched said you could get it in there, but maybe you wasn't talking about this right here. Anyway, like I said, these 93 Z28s were a little bit different than all the other ones, so this it might be a little different. As I said, I can't get this one. Should be it. When I push the seat back, it kind of. We'll try to race it out of that. There we go. Now, there you go. That's the seat removal. If you didn't see it, you know, I didn't take you in there, but there's the stud. There's one on each side. The 13 millimeter goes on top. The T30 bolts go right here, holding the seat belt on, and the 13 millimeter to hold the rear seat. That's simple seat removal. And it's probably taken a lot less time than I'd have done if I wouldn't have been talking. But there's that. Now I'm going to go take me a quick break because I hear something going on in there. Might get the shop back and vacuum some out of the house. Looks like a village of monkeys have been living back there, throwing a bunch of stuff in the floor. So let's get that cleaned up. I'll be right back. Well, hello everyone. I'm back from that little break. I just wanted to say, if you're still watching this, thank you. The video here was videoed by me, edited by me, and the work was done. I had this idea about the board. I noticed when I was editing it, and that you couldn't see the board. I like orange. If you know anything about me, I wrote in orange, and back there you couldn't see anything. I tried to zoom in, I couldn't get it to do right. You young generation just don't understand. It's a little harder for us old people to understand this and get a hold of it. We're trying, but I mean, you know, back when I had a typewriter, you know, I mashed a button and the arm come up and said click, you know, and so this is a little bit different for us, and y'all were, you know, flying through things, hitting a million buttons, and it just it's not the same for us. So we can do anything, and we will learn the computers, but we'll never be as quick as you guys. So my hat's off to Randy for all the editing he does and what he really does on our videos. But I wanted to come on here real quick and tell you, I'll do better on my list. I do like this. I won't write in orange. I'll try to write in black so that it gets better. Like I said, 265 days. Time this video goes up, it'll probably be 264 with the way I'm doing. But I got the seats removed. Like I said, the mini stool, handbrake, and the trans cooler, all that's coming. Hopefully that'll be maybe within the next week. Those should be, each one should be some good videos. But just bear with me while I make it through this transition by myself, trying to get everything doing. And but I do want to say thank you, and remember, like, subscribe, comment, and it always helps out. Watch the videos, and just bear with me on what I got going on. So thank you. Have a good day.